spectacle here. A tremendous light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to Chapel Hill and beautiful Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 17th ranked team, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick it away and get this game going to start this game off. And each offense features a star tight end. Ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends?
Nothing. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
So early on a week-to-week basis.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before. Solid gain on that pass. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So North Carolina's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They will go up against a secondary curve that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's.
Has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Offense getting set. It's second down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense here. The linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Tar Heels will send the punt team onto the field.
To kick it away.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The sure hands gets Meadows. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Looking downfield, it's Woolihan. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Meadows. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Grab behind the line, it's Meadows. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And the Tar Heels pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. They keep him off bounds with a run. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the 1st down. And the Tar Heels will. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And here's the handoff. He gets loose. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Grab behind the line. It's Meadows. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Willihan. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Meadows. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Drive coming up. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Alabama 14, North Carolina 0.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brings up second down.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cortez. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Snags a quick throw. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quinnen Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. They're going to run it. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Over the middle, it's Kramer. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. To the air. It's Willihan. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Oh, Chris, he almost gave one back there. This quarterback needs to be much more careful working with a 2-touchdown lead. That's not how to protect it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Shotgun run call. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Second down play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game ball.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass, it's Willihan. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. And he will score! Touchdown, tied!
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down into this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting the run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
North Carolina, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Kramer. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And the Tar Heels come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. With the catch, it's Kramer. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's another deep shot. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
It's a turnover on downs.
Leaning on the run game here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks in open space. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offense.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Alabama 28, North Carolina 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. Second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.